Hi, beautiful beings. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening wherever you are in the world, or good morning if you're on that side of the world. Welcome to this little live stream. So it's going to be a short and sweet one, but I really wanted to make sure that I jumped on here because this is being recorded in my time zone on Friday evening, very late Friday evening. So you may be watching this on Saturday, maybe earlier in the day on Friday if you're in that side of the world. But this is a very, 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 very powerful weekend. So we have a full moon in Aquarius. It's the second full moon in Aquarius we've had on a trot, either side of Lion's Gateway. So that makes it a blue moon. What it also is there are two types of astrology. There is Western astrology and there is sidereal astrology, right? So those very rarely line up. They are both wonderful and incredible ways of reading the stars and the planets, etc., etc. But they usually are a sign out of each other, right? Depending on how we're perceiving what's going on in the sky. Now, why this full moon is also a very, very, very big and important and powerful one is because for the first time in goodness knows how long, hello beautiful soul, hello, hello. For the first time in goodness knows how long, the moon is going to be a full moon in Aquarius for both Western astrology and sidereal astrology. That's a big one. It's in Aquarius. It's a massive space and time for freedom, for freedom movements, for liberation, and that energy is going to be very, very valid and rampant this weekend. That you're gonna feel it. You're gonna see it in the outer world. I mean, there's so many more things that play the part. It's not just about the moon. You know, it's also about where the sun's been. The sun is going to be moving out of Leo very soon. We've had this, all of that operates is very much everything is energy, and that draws out and it magnetizes within you whatever it's trying to help you with, right? So the sun, the moon, etc., they never control us or anything like that. We're not victim to anything external to ourselves, right? Let's just get that out there. We're not victim to any of that. So they influence us and they help us, right? And it's really incredible. So I'm going to pull a couple of unicorn cards here because really what you want to be doing right now is clearing on any blocks that you feel that you may have, right? Clearing on any blocks, just acknowledging, witnessing wherever any frustration might be, witnessing what, just how you're feeling honestly, because when we ignore it, when we don't actually go, oh, you know what, I do wish that I could have manifested that a lot quicker, that's frustration, that blocks that manifestation. So we have to kind of bring this unconditional love around us, right, to be able to kind of neutralize any energy grid that we've got going on that we don't really want to have going on. So anything that's blocking a manifestation, we don't really want to have that energy grid around us, right? So to shift it, we have to put love into it rather than energy of negative emotion, right? So we have to see it, we have to neutralize it, and then we just reaffirm whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest. So for a lot of people it is abundance, a lot of people it is freedom. They're kind of what people's go-tos are, and you can literally just attune yourself to that. You can attune yourself via a goddess energy like Lakshmi. You can say, I am Lakshmi, I am Lakshmi, I am Lakshmi. And when you say the I and the am together, and then whatever you're saying afterwards, that's invoking your divine masculine and your divine feminine within you. Okay, that's perfect union. The I is masculine, the am is feminine, right? So this is really important. This is why I am affirmations are so powerful, right? Really go with the flow this weekend. Allow yourself to move with ease, with grace, right? Allow yourself, goodness, allow yourself just to honor and witness you. Really, your quirkiness, your individuality, your thoughts and your feelings. Allow yourself to witness it all. But for the purpose of this video, and because I've got about 5% battery left, I'm going to pull a couple of unicorn cards here, just for a bit of assistance. So let's have a look. Okay. So we've got, I think we've got 3 cards coming out. Perfect. Yep. Okay, 4 cards. So on the bottom of the deck we have uncorded relationships, okay? This is relationships with ourselves that have not been helpful, that have not been healthy. This is relationships with anyone that has been lower vibration. Uncord them, release them in love, call the angels in, ask them to help you forgive yourself, forgive them, surround them in love. That's not to say that we continue to allow whatever to happen if it's not in a good energy, right? But it's to say that we don't want that to control us. It's like literally, you know, when we have negative feelings about someone, it's like us drinking a vial of poison and hoping it hurts them. It doesn't work that way, right? So ask the angels and the unicorns especially to help you forgive any energy within you that is frustrating, or anything within another that is just ready to uncord, release in love. The cards as they came out, we had the Magical Crystal Cave. This is about bringing your inner light forward. Work with crystals this weekend, you guys. Work with crystals. Look at this, 21, a master number. It makes the number 3, right? That's the alchemy number. The 2 and the 1, divine masculine, divine feminine, right? We just spoke about that with the I am statements. You know, really allow yourself to, this weekend is very much about you accessing those soul gifts, right? Lion's Gateway opened it all up for it to come in. It's been integrating for many people. Many people have had ascension symptoms, right? If we've not been resting, you'll have had ascension symptoms to make you slow down. And this is about going, okay, how do I feel? What do I want to do? This, you know, the integration is completing this weekend, right? And it's going to free you in a bigger, brighter, bolder way to be more aligned on your soul path, right? Which is really incredible. The next card that came out is the Cosmic Rainbow. Look for the pots of gold and accept joy. We have to choose joy, right? We can say that we want it so much, but if we don't accept it, it's just going to continue to spiral around and around us and go to whomever is ready to accept it. You know, it is there waiting. Joy is a natural way of life for everyone. That's your inner light knows only joy and love. That's what your inner light only knows, right? And this full moon weekend is really going to help with that remembrance if we let it. The joy is there, the abundance is there, all of that is there, but we have to open our hearts, we have to open our wombs, we have to open all of our being, all of our column of light to receive that pot of gold, to receive that light, that joy, that bliss. And finally, freedom of truth. If we want truth on the outside, we've got to get truthful on the inside, and that's what this weekend is all about. I'm going to say that again. If we want truth on the outside, we have to have that truth on the inside. Are you being true to yourself? Are you speaking your truth? Do you know who you are? How do you feel? Right? And this is really important, because if we articulate, if we honor our feelings, not even articulation, but if we act in alignment with our feelings, so that means saying no when we actually don't want to do something and saying yes when we really do, regardless as to what anyone else is thinking and feeling, we then stand more in alignment than we've ever done before with our own truth. We can then start to speak that, and that voice is projecting that outwards. And not only that, when we do that within ourselves, within our own person, our own body, our own beautiful being, that's what starts to happen outside. And more people have been doing that and have been empowering themselves and becoming more and more sovereign. And because of that, there is going to be an as within, so without situation this weekend, where everyone who has been standing in their light, their power, using that that higher communication in their individual, beautiful, unique voice, right, in sovereignty and love and alignment, not through malice or competition, the people that have been in that alignment, so many doors are going to be opening up for us, right? So many. And we will help. You watching this, you are helping everyone else do the same thing, not by telling them what to do, because we don't have that judgment, right? But just by showing them, by having that courage to do that for ourselves. This is massive. This weekend is massive for that, right? We're either in alignment with it or we're not, and it's okay if we're not. That's okay. But if we are, oh my goodness, you are gonna go forward for this next 12 months in such bold, empowered, aligned, blissful sovereignty. I don't know how else to phrase it. Just personal power. And it's great because we had Archangel Ariel on the Archangel series that came through today. She wanted to be the Archangel, and I see why. I see why, you guys. If you haven't checked that out on my Facebook page or YouTube, please go and check that out. Have a little look. But for now, I'm going to give you all so much love. So many blessings. Thank you for tuning in. This is a powerful weekend to manifest, right? And we do that just by being in alignment, honoring with action, with words, with thought, with grace, honoring ourselves and being and moving every single day, moment by moment, step by step, into more alignment with ourselves than ever before. And it's the key to unlocking everything. Okay? I love you all so much. Good night.